Hey guys, I'm back after so long. So you guys might be wondering why I am back. I have no idea. I'm kind of sick and it's 2 in the morning and I'm like I can't sleep. I should do some shit, right? So I'm going to introduce a book to you guys. It's a really good book. This is a book. I don't know if you guys can read it. It says Ivory Throne. Chronicles of the House of Travancore, Manuel Pillai. It's actually a really good book. Like if you guys are really interested in history or like whatever, you guys should take a look at it. I didn't know anything about this book. Okay, like I had no idea this book existed. I didn't even know that like such history existed for Kerala in the first place, let alone like this book existed. So I stumbled upon this thing like everybody else in my generation or like my people around me at least. Everybody knew Akbars, Ashokas, everybody knew like who Mughals, like they even knew I think I don't know Cholas and stuff from movies and stuff, but nobody knew. Like at least from my people, the people that I interact with, nobody knows about the Travancore or the Cochin or whatever. So one day, I actually been working as a techie in Trivandrum. So one day I accidentally stumbled upon Kudramaliga. So you guys might be wondering how the hell do you stumble upon a palace? Yeah, it happened. So I was captivated by it, the architecture, the history that was portrayed there. I didn't understand most of it, but I was like really captivated by that shit. So I just decided that okay, I want to read more about this thing. I've read like a lot of things about the Mughals and stuff, and I've even flown to Rajasthan and Delhi and Agra to see all these beautiful architectural beauties and stuff, to learn about the culture and history. So I just decided. I even went to Sri Padmanabhaswamy Kshetram, hey, Sri Padmanabhaswamy temple, because, and that also piqued a curiosity in me, and I was like I really wanted to, you know, understand the history. So I looked it up and I came across this book, Ivory Throne. I had no idea who Manuel Pillai was. I had no idea about anything else. The only thing I knew about the royal family of the Trivandrum was a guy. I don't know who he is. I think he's a prince or something. He occasionally comes on my feed on my Instagram like Chandrachud Shiva Shankara with that song in the background. I don't know who he is. He is still considered a prince or a king by some people. I have no idea. So that's the only connection or the only knowledge that I had about the royal family. So, but when I looked this book up, I came to my attention that those people didn't like this book. Like the royal family was against this book. There's like a lot of controversies going on about this book. This book came out in 2015, if I'm not wrong. I picked it up in like 2025, so it's like a decade later. I'm late to the party, but still. So I was like, why? I didn't understand like why people would be against this. Like that piqued, an interest. When there is controversy, there's interest. So a friend gifted this to me, and I started reading. So when I started reading, it was like chill. The English is a bit hard for me. I'm like a small person in the whole world, in the world of linguistics. So English was a bit hard for me, and I came to know that Manuel Pillai did his masters in London. He worked with people like Shashi Tharoor, so obviously his English was going to be great. So whatever, this the English was a bit tough for me, but I started reading it. It was a really fun read, and I have not read much history books other than my books in my school. But it was a really fun read. Like let's say, and I started reading and like in 100 pages into it, and I was like, okay, why are these royal people against this? I'm not understanding why so much hate for this book, or like why was there like a controversy and a lawsuit and shit. I was like, why? Because I thought the initial pages just had some accounts of the adoption, the system, or Ravi Verma and his stories, and some kind of relationships and some dates and stuff. I thought like maybe the writer got some of the dates wrong or the family tree wrong or something like that. So that was my thought that was going through in my mind. But then I kept on reading, and this book is about two queens of Travancore, Sidhu Lakshmi Bai and Sidhu Parvati Bai. They were both adopted to the royal family. There's like a whole matrilineal system. You should read it. I'm not giving you out any spoilers, but like, let's say there are things in this book that you should read if you are from Kerala, I think, and you know how to read English. So I was reading it, and the queen's introductions were done. Uh, the story moved into the interesting parts, the main plot. Then I realized, okay, now I'm getting kind of getting a feeling why these people didn't like it. Let me just look up who's like which queen's side is this current royal family coming from. So I looked it up, and it was Sethu Parvati Bai's descendants. So if you have read the book, you will understand why they were pissed off. I mean, their grandma, their dearest grandmother, was shown in a bad light. The book is basically about Sethu Lakshmi Pai, who acted as a regent during Sri Chitra Tirunal's minority, the last king of Travancore, if my history right. So, but the important thing about Siddhi Lakshmi Bai's reign is like she has done a lot of things. I mean, she has lacked at some points. Yeah, blah blah blah. But that side, that part of her family, I mean, like that side of that Siddhi Lakshmi Bai's family has been erased kind of from the history. So if you visit any of the palaces in Trivandrum, you can see like a lot of things about the images, the videos, not videos, pictures and things about Chitra Tirunal and like to the Parvati Bai, her family, the descendants, everything, and the royal family is taking care of the Sri Padmanabhaswamy temple and everything. But like one or two pictures of Siddhi Lakshmi Bai, and I don't think most people in Trivandrum even knows who this woman was. So that kind of is a shitty thing. So when I went back to Kudramalika after reading this book, I was like, okay, these guys needs to be pissed off. I mean, they deserve the pissing they get. Because, like, I don't know, you shouldn't do this. I mean, Kudramalika's all exhibition were like, end of the la, end full figure, end of the la, end full figure. Only one side of the family. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. That's cool too. I mean, like, they have every right to do that. This their royal fucking family. They have every right to do that. But I don't know. I'm not going to comment on that. But this book, you should read it. If you are pro royal family, you should read it to understand like what nonsense Manu has written in this book. If you are anti royal family, you should read this to understand, to concrete cement your point of view. And if you're like a neutral person who likes reading stuff, this is really interesting because he has done like his research, and he has given his references and his footnotes, and he has been to the archives, and he's collected like a lot of stuff. He has worked, man, for like 6 years or something. So yeah, pick this book up and read. I mean, I just want to suggest a book to you guys. I'm a slow reader, and I'm not really a good reader. I'm not an avid reader or anything. So it took me around like, I don't know, 8 months or something to finish. It's a big book. See the size. It's a big book. Don't worry. I mean, it's a 700 pages book. Don't worry. It's only 500 and something pages of text, and the rest are like notes and references and stuff. And there are also like pictures for you guys. See, so that's also there. So if you guys are ever wondering if you want to watch, if you want to read something interesting, this is it. And I've also heard that the rights to this book has been sold to someone. I think the Bahubali producer. I'm not sure. So if like a series or something is coming up, catch a look of that as well. So it's going to be an amazing read and an amazing story that was told. And yeah, that's it. That's my midnight rant. I'm sweating profusely. I have no idea why. I'm sick. I have a cold. I shouldn't be sweating. I have have fan on. I mean, it's Kerala, dude. It's a tropical climate and it's fucking hot. I don't know why. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.